No further matches for Mason Greenwood. The club moved quickly to suspend him.
The 2002 World Cup winner was arrested in March on charges of entering Paraguay on false passports and faced a 5-year jail term.
Diego Armando Maradona has been withdrawn from the World Cup.
To breaking news in the last few minutes or so that Paul Pogba banned from football for 4 years after failing a drugs test last year.
In 1986, Maradona became a football legend, but his career was influenced by personal struggles. In 2005, Robinho was valued at £32 million, yet his off-field issues took him down a dark path. Players like Mason Greenwood, once hailed as a future star, and Fernando Redondo, a key part of Real Madrid's Champions League win, had it all but lost it due to scandals and poor decisions. These are the stories of greatness turned to tragedy. Adriano Ribeiro was once one of the brightest young stars in football. He was a powerful striker, known for his incredible shooting and strength on the ball. His breakthrough came at Inter Milan, where he scored 26 goals in his first season, making everyone believe he was destined for greatness. But Adriano's life took a tragic turn when his father passed away in 2004. The loss hit him hard, and instead of focusing on football, he struggled with deep sadness and depression. To cope, Adriano turned to alcohol, which affected his fitness and performance on the field. His once promising career began to fall apart as his personal struggles took over. Despite moving to different clubs in search of redemption, including a short stint in the US, he never regained his peak form. His love for the game faded and his playing days were cut short. Adriano's story is a sad reminder that no matter how talented someone is, personal problems can often destroy even the brightest careers. His potential was huge, but in the end, it was his inability to cope with grief and loss that derailed his football journey. Ronaldinho's name is known worldwide for his amazing football skills, flair, and creativity. He was a magician with the ball, capable of pulling off tricks and goals that left fans in awe. His time at Barcelona was especially magical, where he led the team to many victories and won the Ballon d'Or in 2005. But Ronaldinho's story isn't just about his dazzling skills, it's also about how his life choices started to impact his career. As he grew older, Ronaldinho's love for partying and staying out late became more important than his commitment to football. He wasn't always focused on staying in top shape, and this began to show on the field. His performances started to decline, and soon Barcelona let him go. He moved to AC Milan, but his time there wasn't much better. In 2020, things took an even darker turn when he was arrested for trying to enter Paraguay with a fake passport. Despite his incredible talent, Ronaldinho's lack of discipline, poor decisions and off-field controversies caused his career to fizzle out far too soon. Paul Pogba was once hailed as one of the most talented midfielders in the world. After a high-profile return to Manchester United in 2016 for a then-record fee, Pogba was expected to lead the team back to the top of English football. His early success, which included winning the World Cup with France in 2018, solidified his status as a global football star. However, his career has been stopped by numerous challenges. Persistent injuries have taken a toll on his ability to perform consistently, and off-field controversies have further overshadowed his career. In 2022, Pogba found himself at the centre of two major scandals. First, allegations surfaced that he had tried to curse teammate Kylian Mbappe, which rocked the football world. Then, Pogba was involved in a blackmail scandal involving his brother. To make matters worse, he faces a potential 4-year ban due to a doping charge. While Pogba had moments of brilliance, his career has been marred by both personal and professional struggles. Eden Hazard was once one of the most exciting players in the Premier League. During his time at Chelsea, he dazzled fans with his speed, creativity, and technical ability, making him one of the top players in England. His performances earned him numerous hype, including Premier League titles and personal awards. But his move to Real Madrid in 2019, expected to be the next big chapter in his career, quickly turned disappointing due to injuries, but with a lot of fame too. It was the most expensive deal between Real Madrid and Chelsea, €115 million. Hazard's time at Madrid has been marked by constant injuries and fitness issues. His once elusive pace has been hindered by persistent injuries, and he has struggled to maintain his form. Overweight issues have also contributed to his struggles, and he has often found himself sitting on the bench instead of starting. While his potential was undeniable, Hazard's inability to stay fit and perform at the level he once did has led to a decline in his career. Mason Greenwood was once seen as one of the brightest young talents in English football. At Manchester United, he quickly made a name for himself with his impressive goal-scoring ability and smooth skills on the ball. Fans believed he had the potential to become a world-class forward, but Greenwood's promising career came crashing down due to serious off-field controversies. In 2022, a leaked audio conversation involving Greenwood led to severe backlash of raping his girlfriend, as it revealed troubling allegations of misconduct. As a result, he was suspended from Manchester United and his sponsorship deals were terminated. Greenwood made his senior debut at 17 and holds the record for most goals scored for United as a teenager, surpassing legends like Rooney, Rashford, and Ronaldo. Despite his on-field success, his off-field behaviour began raising concerns, even during his best performances. While he showed immense promise early in his career, the off-field issues have overshadowed his footballing achievements. Ben Collett was a promising young footballer at Manchester United, with a bright future ahead. He was known for his technical ability and strong performances, and many believed he could make it to the top of the game. However, Collett's career was tragically cut short by a horrific injury. In 2006, during a match against Leeds United, a brutal tackle by Gary Smith resulted in Collett breaking his leg in 2 places. The injury was so severe that it ended his career before it even really began. Collett struggled to recover fully, and despite his early potential, he was forced to leave the game. The tackle and subsequent injury lawsuit highlighted the financial and emotional toll that career-ending injuries can have on young players. Collett later received compensation for lost earnings, but the injury remained a career-defining moment. Fernando Redondo is a brilliant midfielder known for his elegance on the ball and exceptional vision. He achieved great success at Real Madrid, winning numerous trophies, including the prestigious Champions League. Redondo's skillful play made him a fan favourite, and many saw him as one of the best midfielders of his generation. However, his career took a downward turn after he joined AC Milan. While training with the team, he suffered a knee injury that would ultimately define the rest of his playing days. The injury led to a long recovery period, but Redondo was never able to return to his former level of performance. His knee problems continued to plague him throughout his career, and he was forced to retire earlier than expected. Despite his early success, Redondo's story serves as a reminder of how injuries can steal away the career of even the most talented players. His decline was not due to lack of ability or effort, but to the physical toll that injuries can take on a player. Redondo's career was full of good times, but unfortunately, persistent injuries became the bad times that cut his playing days short. Diego Maradona is widely regarded as one of the greatest footballers in history. His extraordinary skills, vision, and leadership on the field made him a legend. Maradona's defining moment came in the 1986 World Cup, where he led Argentina to victory with some of the most iconic goals ever scored, including the famous Hand of God goal. His time at Napoli was equally successful, where he brought the club its first Serie A titles. However, Maradona's career was far from without its shadows. From his good skills on field, he had a good heart too. And that showed up when he asked the Napoli and FIFA to arrange the game for the ill kids. His off-field life was filled with controversy, with his struggles against addiction and his personal issues often making headlines. In 1994, his career took a significant hit when he was banned for using banned substances during the World Cup, which severely impacted his reputation and career. While his talent on the field was undeniable, the multiple bans and scandals became a major part of his story. Though he enjoyed great success with Argentina and Napoli, Maradona's career will always be marked by the controversies that overshadowed his immense talent. Robinho was once one of the most exciting young players in world football, once a Man City player. Known for his insane dribbling, pace and creativity, Robinho made an immediate impact at Real Madrid after his move from Santos. His early career was full of promise, and he became one of the stars in Spain, helping Madrid win La Liga titles. Robinho continued to shine at AC Milan, showing glimpses of the skill that had made him a standout player. However, His career took a downward spiral due to a combination of injuries and off-field controversies. Persistent injuries prevented him from reaching his full potential, and his performances began to decline. Robinho was also involved in several scandals, most notably a rape allegation that damaged his reputation beyond repair. These off-field issues, combined with his inability to stay fit, led to his career losing momentum. Next, we have Dani Alves, once celebrated as one of the greatest right-backs in football history. With Barcelona, he won everything: La Liga titles, Champions League trophies, and worldwide respect. His attacking style and chemistry with Messi made him legendary. After leaving Barca, he played for Juventus, PSG, and even returned to Brazil, proving his passion never faded. But his story took a dark turn. In 2023, Alves was arrested by Catalan police. Alves was accused of sexual assault in a Barcelona nightclub. The allegations shocked the football world. He denied wrongdoing, but inconsistencies in his statements led to his arrest. Sponsors cut ties, clubs distanced themselves, and his once iconic legacy crumbled. A player once admired for his skill and leadership now faces disgrace. Fans who once chanted his name now debate his innocence. His rise was glorious, but his fall was swift and brutal. Whether he can ever restore his reputation remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: Dani Alves' story will always be marked by both famous footballer and shocking scandal. The journey of these players proves that talent alone doesn't guarantee success. Off-field struggles, injuries, and controversies can shape even the brightest careers. What player should we do next? Got someone in mind? Let me know in the comments. Click on the next video showing on screen.